Hi, I'm Mrs. Mackesy. Welcome to English 6. This is your course homepage. The first thing you need to do before you get into the course is make sure you've gone through the orientation. You don't need to know everything that's in the orientation. You just need to know that's where you can go to find answers to some of your technical questions. So once you've gone through that and clicked off all the boxes, then you're ready to start your course. The first thing I want you to know is that sometimes you're going to need a password. If you ever need a password, especially for Brain Pop in this course, here's the link, here's the username, here's the password, and you'll be good to go. All right, so let's take a look. Here's lesson 1. The most important thing I want you to remember is always, always, always start on the lesson page. So let's click on the lesson page. And here we are. So you can see that today I'm going to say something to you, and then there's a box that tells you exactly what you have to do today. So the lesson page helps you get started. Don't try and start without it. Let's go back to the course home page. Here we are. So there are 5 parts to a week. It doesn't mean Monday to Friday. It just means 5 parts makes a whole week. Always start on the lesson page. Here's your assignment page. It's a Word document. You click on it, you save it on your computer, you work on your computer, and you send it to me when the whole thing is done. So I see it at the bottom of my screen. I click on it. Here it comes. Notice this yellow bar. You need to click on Enable Editing so that you can actually work on your assignment page. Here it is. Day 1. Read the Burke and Willis story on the lesson page. I'll show you that in a second. And then answer incomplete sentences. So 2 or 3 words, not in grade 6. I want a full sentence, right? So you're going to put your answers right in these boxes. And when you're done day 1, you're done. Save your work. Go away, come back and do day 2. And remember, start on the lesson page. So you're going to work through the whole assignment before I get to see it. Let's get rid of that. Let's go back to the course homepage. All right, so we've done lesson 1 and part 2 and part 3 and part 4 and part 5. The whole assignment document is completed. Now you're ready to hand it in to me. So you're going to click on that. It's going to be a box opens up. You're going to drag your assignment into it. The orientation shows you exactly how to do it. It's very easy. And then I will get an email that says you've handed in lesson 1. And I'm going to open it up, and there's a comment box, and I will comment on each day. If there's a day where you missed the idea or you need to do some corrections, I'll explain it. And then you simply go to your assignment document, fix up the part you needed to fix up, save it, send it back to me the same way you sent it the first time, and I'll give you a better mark. So you can always resubmit an assignment. Oh, look, in lesson 2, there's a green box. So this green box means there's a forum. This is one of our most popular forums. What are you reading? It's a great place to check what other kids are reading. Sometimes you'll think, oh, I don't know what to read next. Now, this is actually last year's class, but I wanted to keep it to show you when you get there, it will be empty, and this will be this year's class. But just to show you how it works. So you add a new discussion topic. So Jesse clicked on add a new discussion topic, and he was reading the book Seeker. So we can click on that, and we can see that Jesse talks about the book. And you might think, oh, that sounds like a great book to read. Now you see Matthew read what Jesse wrote, and then Matthew clicked this reply button. And that's what I want you to do. At least 2 or 3 replies to other kids, because that's how you get to kind of know one another. So Matthew clicked reply, and he asked a question, right? Levi clicked reply, and sounds like a cool book, right? So you can go to this use forum all through the year and say, I need a good book to read. I'm going to go back and check what other kids said that they'd been reading. So that's the forums. Let's go back to the course homepage. The other thing, I want to show you, here are the stories, right? So here's the story for lesson 1. Here's the story for lesson 2. So we have a few of those. Now, these exercises here are not tests. They're just like a workbook page where we're practicing some of the skills. All right? So they're important, but don't worry about them. They're just an exercise. So there we go. We're going to go through the course. By the time we get to lesson 7, you will need to make sure you've bought the novel Holes by Louis Sachar so you're all ready to go. The final thing I want you to know is that there is a scheduler. This is a self-pacing guide that helps us keep on track, and I would like to set that with you on Skype. So what I want you to do sometime this week or next week, send me a Skype chat message. Skyping is really important. It's a way for us to get to know one another. So you would just send me a chat message, not a phone. Send me the chat message. Hi, Mrs. Mackesy, English 6, because I have 7 different courses and I haven't memorized where all the students are yet. So it helps me to find you faster. So English 6, could we please set my scheduler? And then we'll get to chat together on Skype and get to know one another, and I'll help you set that schedule. Skype is where you can ask me questions and ask me for help anytime. Just send me a chat message. If you're working on lesson 1.3 and you think, I don't really know what to do, I'm really not sure. That's what Skype is for. Send me a chat message. Hi, Mrs. Mackesy. It's really important to me that you start with my name because I'm a person, I'm not a computer. So start with Hi, Mrs. Mackesy, English 6. Lesson 1.3, I'm not understanding, or could you please help me with this? And I would be happy to help you with it anytime. I hope you really enjoy this course and enjoy working with me.